Are you concerned how the eviction ban being lifted here in California is going to affect your home's value? Well, this is Sean Zanganeh bringing you tips and tricks on how to win in the San Diego real estate market. So since April 2020, we have had the eviction ban in place here both in California and San Diego locally. And what that's done is essentially it's made it impossible to remove a tenant from a property unless they were burning the house down. We've had so many stories over the last year of my tenants not paying, they won't let me in the house, they won't let me fix things, they're not cooperative, and essentially there was nothing you could do as a California landlord. You could call an eviction attorney and they would just laugh at you and go back on their vacation because they couldn't do anything. And now today a lot of that's changed. What we've seen is the eviction ban as of October 2021 has been lifted, allowing people to be able to remove their tenant, whether they're cooperative. It has to be for a cause, for a reason. There's no, you can't just get rid of a tenant today because you feel like it, because we still have local rules in place. But what I will tell you is that now we're at a place that if you have a non-cooperative tenant who's either not paid, not done something that they should be doing, or breaching their lease, you can now actually file an unlawful detainer and remove that tenant from the property. Those of you who are tenants, we're sorry this is the case, but everybody should be paying their rent, everyone should be paying their mortgages, and we need to get back to that place. And by doing so, tenants have to pay rent for the owners to be able to pay mortgages. We have lots of mom and pop owners today who have suffered for the last, umpteen months, who really either haven't received rent, have received reduced rent, and have really been challenged by the entire situation. What that's caused is we're seeing a lot of owners, and what may affect your home's value, of maybe just want to retire from being a landlord here in California. California is a tough state to be a landlord in, and a lot of people are looking at the opportunity to sell those pieces of real estate, those assets they own here in California, and relocate them if they want to continue to be landlords to more landlord-friendly states. We've seen a lot of people buy what I would call an opportunity home, like a vacation home or something that they can Airbnb somewhere in a different state, so they're selling off their real estate assets here. What we've seen is that now we can finally evict people, and the attorneys who help with that, we're not necessarily providing legal advice, but we can definitely connect you with somebody who can help you with that and help you through that next step. As it stands for tenants, though, we're seeing that they're going to probably have a little bit of a challenge finding new rentals, being that their past has been reported and will be reported to the next landlord. So we'll probably likely see rents actually to increase. So people who've been actually looking for homes to buy as rentals, now might be the time to consider re-looking at that rental, especially in detached housing. We've seen some of the biggest names in Wall Street, Blackstone, Zillow, all the big companies who are just buying homes to keep them and rent them back out. Well, usually when Wall Street does something, they're just not telling all of us folks that you should do it too. This is a great time to actually consider doing that. So to recap, you can now take the steps of filing an unlawful detainer for a tenant who's been non-cooperative. So if you've been looking to sell that property here in San Diego and finally been looking for the time is now. And if we can be of help to you, to refer you to the right people to help take those next steps, we'd love to help you out. My name's Sean Zanganeh. Thank you so much for watching Tips and Tricks here. You guys have a great day.